Hey there, and thanks for joining me. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Mark, and I go by the pen name Mark Allard-Will for both writing for comics and commentary on bicycle racing, largely on virtual cycling platforms such as Wahoo RGT and Indy Velo. So why am I bringing you this video today? Well, I have to admit something to you. I've been struggling on and off for the past couple of years with mental health and mental health struggles, and with that it came to a head where I found it difficult to do anything that I enjoy at all. Now, as you'll know if you've seen videos on this channel before, I absolutely adore cycling, especially road cycling on road bikes of course, and it was debilitating enough that I was prevented from cycling. With OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, and ADHD, I had come to a place where I was completely unable to ride a bike, and I mean I couldn't even push off and begin and clip in my left foot, as I do use clipless pedals. I use SPD 520s, which I know are primarily used by mountain bikers, but I love them because if I have to come to a stop on a road bike outdoors, they are so much more walkable in those mountain bike shoes than road pedals and road shoes. But yes, I was prevented from riding. Now, I don't pretend or claim to suffer more or less than anybody else. People will struggle who are watching this video, and you will struggle with a whole range of different things, whether it's mental health, whether it's other aspects of life such as financial, maybe relationships, aka social parts of your life. I don't claim to suffer more than you, but my struggles came about as I had struggled with a medication that it turns out didn't really work for me. There's a few different medication options, as it turns out, according to my doctor, for my specific comorbid mental health disorders. So as a result, I was put onto something else once my doctor realized how much I was struggling, and that has changed everything. And as you can see from the footage that has been playing throughout this video, I have been able to get back out. I've been able to beat my demons, and I've been able to enjoy cycling here in beautiful Saskatoon, Saskatchewan in Canada, taking in all the beautiful summer and getting to enjoy it. But before I got to enjoy it, I was beginning to beat myself up and getting to a place where I just could barely breathe through the depression. And for me, I got to a point where I was beating myself up because I was burning summer, I was burning daylight, and I was losing the chance I had to ride outside in the quite long actually and quite beautiful summers that we enjoy here in Saskatoon, in Saskatchewan, in the aforementioned Canada. Because when summer runs out, we get into a very, very harsh winter where cycling on the road bike is not possible. And now I do have a fat bike, but my love is for road bikes. And I got given that beautiful carbon Norco Performance CRR road bike that I covered in a previous video. And I really wanted to get out and enjoy it. And looking back in hindsight, once I beat my mental health struggles there, it's quite silly to have beaten myself up like that and to have really taken that out of myself, because ultimately I have got out in the latter half of the summer and I've got to make the most of summer. And I've got to find a new route that I enjoy the best for training, which is going down Spadina Crescent as that turns into White Swan Avenue, continuing left as it turns into Silverwood Drive, coming back round and looping back round to the right to rejoin onto White Swan Drive, take it back down to where it becomes Spadina Crescent once again, and then that is used as my outdoor training, and I get to really push it on the flats, aka maybe arguably sprinting, and then I get to do those short punchy climbs, which I like to do because they're sub 7%. I like to do them in the big chain ring and a medium tension gear so that I can really get that heart rate going, and it has been fantastic. and I've loved every second of it. So hindsight is always 20/20, my friends. And the reason why I wanted to bring you this video today, to bring you this story that is deeply personal to me, is because I am a positive person. This isn't me giving you some BS. I am somebody who I want to give you something that can be taken away by yourself and can perhaps arguably make your day, hopefully, better. So I want you to take my tiny, almost arguably imperceptible victory with cycling and mental health and take that as inspiration for your battles today. And please, if you need to talk to somebody, please do, because the part of the story that I haven't brought to you and have maybe not brought to the surface with you just yet is the fact that I did also speak to people about my mental health struggles, and I did eventually let all of that out, and people helped me as well as my doctor with the medication. So please don't struggle in silence. You deserve more than that. So go out there, take my tiny little victory as the inspiration you need to begin to look at your own healing journey. Thank you for joining me today. If you like the video, please do consider giving a like, a share, a subscribe, maybe even a comment. And I hope to see you in the next video. I don't know what the next video will be, but whatever that adventure is, I hope that you will join me for it. Thank you once again.